Hi everybody, it's Cheryl from my Will. Here I am in the car. I'm going to take this off for a minute and lock my car so I don't get stolen. I'm in the parking lot of Goodwill because it's the least populated area. I don't think anybody's in their cars watching me. But I thought I'd do a quick Dollar Tree haul. First, I went to church for a funeral. An older woman named Peggy died in our church. She died this week, not in our church. She died at home. I'm assuming in her sleep, her heart. She was like mid-80s. She was a go-getter though. Loved the Lord. Brought herself to church every week. She was still driving and everything. And I think she was in church on Sunday. Not 100% positive, but I just saw her, and then on Monday she died. So you never know when that's going to happen. That's why you got to be ready. You have to know the Lord. You have to love the Lord. He has to be the Lord of your life in order to go to heaven. So as the casket was going by, leaving, we were done with the service, and they were taking the casket back up to go to the car. I just waved and said, "See you later, Peggy." I thought that was cute. Very touching, wonderful service. Wonderful family was there, and her family doesn't go to our church, so they were all strangers to us. And then, of course, church people came out. So we were not part of the funeral procession, but she was taken to the cemetery that I live right behind. So when I go by on my way home, I'm going to look for that green tent. They put a green tent up over the area that for a funeral. So I'm going to go look for that. Anyway, after that, my mother and I went out to eat. And then we parted ways because she had to go to Aldi's and Big Lots. And I wanted to go visit my friend Kathy in the nursing home. I did that. And she mentioned, while you're out the next time you go to the Dollar Tree, can you get me some coloring books and crayons? I just want something for puppies, and maybe some of those peanut butter crackers, the cheese crackers with the peanut butter in it. So I said sure, and then I decided I would go to the Dollar Tree right now on the way home. I had time because Chrissy had been home getting ready for work, and she left after I was already out and about, so I know the dogs are doing good. And by the way, an update, Luna is much better, all better, her poop's all better, but Gracie Lou's tummy is so red, it gets red and it bothers her, and her pills, she has to take that pill. What is that pill called that dogs take? I can't think of it. If I think of it, I'll put it on the screen. But you only get 30 at a time. You take one a day, and it was $65 last time I got it for a month. But they have a shot, they said, that is supposedly better, and it stays in the system for a good 4 weeks. And it's only $52. I got an appointment on Wednesday afternoon to go get that shot. So since I'm out of pills, I had to revert back to the lotion. I put Lubriderm lotion. I grab the lotion, and I grab her. She has one of those things you put around the neck. It's inflatable. It's like a cone, only it's a donut. And I say, "Come on, let's do your belly." And she gets all excited, and she jumps up on the sofa, and she literally flips over onto her back, and her tail's going like crazy. And I massage inside of her thighs, her little chicken legs, with the Lubriderm. And then I put the little cone on, and she jumps down. It's like when you put shirt on her or a dress. She feels like she's got superpowers, and she runs around and plays. But I only let her keep that on for a couple hours. I need that lotion to absorb. She can't reach her legs to her belly to lick it off, but she has been known to go over to Luna and stick her butt right in Luna's face and say, "This lotion off me, please," or "Lick me, I'm itchy." You know what I mean? So you have to watch her. You can't take your eyes off her. So I took that off her before I left for the funeral, and I'll do it again. I do it like 2 or 3 times a day. After 2 days, her tummy is really cleared. So that's what I need to do. As soon as she was so dry. As soon as it stops being itchy, she stops bothering it, you know. So anyway, let's get on with this. Oh, so I left Kathy's, I did the Dollar Tree, and then I ran into Michael's. Let me show you what I got at Michael's first. I went there to look for Currently pages, but I can't find them there or Michael's. Did I say I went to Michael's? I went to Joann's. They don't have them at Joann's or at Michael's, so I need to do Hobby Lobby soon. I got the mini, for the mini thing, the Happy Hostess for the mini. Mainly because I just wanted smaller stickers. I don't want them taking up entire boxes. I just want to use them as accent pieces, so everything's a lot smaller. Look at these in gold font, not font, gold foil. I thought they had it. Yeah, they have them in colored too. And I really want to get busy with my cookbook happy planner that I have for the recipes. So I thought this would help. There's a lot of little things in here. Look at these super cute cutting boards. And then here's a page of all tiny things. It just says grocery shopping, but it's really small. I don't need a sticker that says grocery shopping to take up the entire box in my house. But where I have laundry, dishes, then I can put a little grocery shopping sticker. I think it's beautiful. And see how much smaller these are, the boxes and everything. So these are more like accent, decorative things than functional. And that's what I was looking for. Now they have this in the regular size, the classic size as well. But I wanted this. And $20, and it was on sale 30% off, which means you can't use a coupon if they're on sale, excuse me. So I pulled up my app and looked up the coupons, and there was one that said 20% off your entire purchase. So I asked the lady if this would work. So she, she scanned it. She said, yep, it took it off. And when I was sitting here in the car looking at it, I spent $8.47 for this sticker book that's $20. 50% off, not 30%. So this book for $19.99 I got for $9.99, and then they $2 off for the 20% off, and it came to $7.99 with tax was $8.47. So that made me happy. $8.47, I'll take it. Thank you very much. It makes you want to go back and look. If they're going to give you 50% off, when it said 30%, I don't understand. Maybe because it's Saturday, it's the new week, and they didn't change sticker prices. I don't know. But let's move on to the Dollar Tree. You already know some of the things that I got. I got Kathy the cheese and peanut butter crackers, and I told her about these while I was visiting her. I said they have fudge mint cookies, thin mints I call them, like Girl Scout cookies, only much better, and there's 2 big sleeves in here. She says, well, that sounds like a good deal. So I got her that. I can't buy these because I will just sit and eat them. That's terrible. I hope you're not going to park right next to me. I got myself a bag of pretzels. There's 6 little bags of mini pretzels in here. And I also got myself the cinnamon mints. They are sugar-free. And I love these for church. I have a smaller, the size tin that I keep in my purse. And I put various different sugar-free mints in there for church. All right, I only have bags. This is one of them. So, this one here, I got her Disney animals because she said, give me something with puppies. But, this has different other than puppies. But when I saw this, I had to get it because it's Winnie the Pooh. She is a Tigger freak. We're talking freak, Tigger shit. So many Tiggers and teddy bears, and she loves Winnie the Pooh. And even her house key was a Tigger key when she lived in the apartments that she moved out of last month. What else? I don't know. She just loves a huge 9-foot inflatable Tigger for Christmas that she would put out. Loved it. And she asked for scissors. So I just got her some scissors from Westcott. I said, are you allowed to have scissors here? She says, you don't know how many times I needed a pair of scissors for something. Are you allowed to have scissors? She's like, I don't know. So I got her scissors. I figured, you're a big girl. You can handle it. And then I got a chicken soup for the soul when prayers are answered. I thought I'd like to read that, and I noticed the words are pretty big compared to a lot of other books. So, not that she doesn't have glasses. And I got her a pack of 24. Now, they had 12 packs of 12, 16, and 24 at the Dollar Tree. Why would I not get the 24? In fact, there was only one 24 left. So I took that. And for myself, I got 2 washi. Here's the patterns. They're flowers and fruit. The fruit can be used for the food things I want to do, and the flowers, that's really cute for next spring. And the only other thing I got were 5 containers. They're shallow. They're supposed to be for Christmas cookies, but I have to take a whole bunch of cupcakes somewhere, and I think I'm going to do mini cupcakes. I have to take them somewhere this week, and I just thought these are perfect, and of course I can reuse them and use them for anything I want. And I got 2 designs. Here's the lids. I told the lady, let's take all the lids off so we could stack these together and put them in a bag instead of me walking out with 10 different bags. Comfort and Joy. That's really cute. And they're all Comfort and Joy except one other one, which says Merry Christmas with the red truck. The infamous red truck that everybody has to have. Now, they had one other pattern, but it was red and white, and it said something about Santa's cookies or something like that. And I don't do Santa whenever I can help it. So I was glad I had other choices to choose from. So that's it for my Dollar Tree haul. And I will just gather up Kathy's things and take them to her the next time I go. I was thinking of going maybe tomorrow after church, because I don't think I'll be going out to lunch or anything. And I can just pop by and see her quick on the way home. All right. I did, however, buy something at Michael's the other day. Really nice. A Christmas, what is it called? Christmas extension pack. And I did a quick recording of it before I put it in my planner. So I think I will just go ahead and attach that to the end of this. And we'll call this a, I don't know what kind of video we'll call this, but anyway, it's drizzling and I'm gonna go home and take care of the dogs. So, hey, why am I waiting to say goodbye to you when I could take you with me and we could just go home? Amazing. Amazing how my brain works or doesn't work. The other night I was coming home from church. That was Wednesday. I stopped at Michael's on the way home. And I'm going home and 2 cop cars are following me. Just as I was passing the police station, 2 cars pulled in behind me and followed me all the way home and came up into apartment complex. And one went one way and one followed me the other way. And I parked and I saw what was going on. One cop went all the way around, got out and walked around my building. You can't drive around my building. My particular building, you have to walk. It's all grass back there. It's the only one that has a really great back. And we have that pond and everything. But anyway, and then the other one stayed out front. And when the female cop came back around, she started heading down my breezeway as I was going into the breezeway too. And she stops and talks to the lady whose apartment is right in front of mine. And our doors are like next to each other. So as I'm standing there, holding my packages, everything, trying to get into the door, I hear the lady tell the female cop, he scared the crap out of me. That's all I heard, and then I was inside, and I was like, great, what's going on? Is it safe to go out back? Why did you walk around out back? I got 2 dogs. outside right now and it's dark out. What's happening, you know? And I had no idea what was going on, and I still don't know. So when I let the dogs out of the crate, I took them out one at a time so I'd have more control. And coming in from the last dog, I saw the female cop leaving. So I don't know what happened. If I ever see that lady outside, I might ask her. She's kind of new, so I don't know her. I think she lives alone. So we'll see. Oh, doggy. Oh, another little doggy. There was like a big boxer and a little chihuahua. Aw, going for a walk. Okay, we're approaching the cemetery, the corner of it. There's like two sides of the cemetery because it's really big, and the leaves on some of the trees are this gorgeous orange. In fact, it's so beautiful that when Christy and I were coming home from the grocery store yesterday and we saw the leaves, we stopped and drove through the cemetery. Yes, we did. Just to look at all the orange leaves. I wish I could show you, but I can't because I'm driving. And there's cars on both sides. Right now I'm looking for a green tent. They only have 3 green tents, and they park them when they're not being used in the back, closer to where I live. So every time I leave or come home, okay, there's a green tent right in the middle. The 3 tents are together when they're not being used. So if I'm driving along and I'm like, oh, there's only 2 tents, funeral. There's one car still parked there. I wonder if that's her. It must be. Oh well. Peggy's closer to me now. I'm not going to be buried. I'm going to be cremated. I have no need to be buried because once my soul leaves my body, there won't be anything under the ground. My grandmother wrote a poem about dying. Okay, there's the tent. Now I'm worried because none of those 3 tents are where they belong when they're not being used. Does that mean there's 3 cemeteries today? Funerals? I still only see the one. Huh. This is very unsafe. But you know, that's it. I only see one. Oh, must have been hers. We left the church after the procession. It was a big, long procession too. Oh well. Peggy's gone home. She's gone home to be with the Lord, and the rest of us left behind are really jealous. One of these days it'll be me. Unless the rapture happens, I would prefer that over a physical death because that's going to be awesome. Even though, once I die, when the rapture happens, those that die in the Lord will be risen first anyway. So they'll go before, those that are dead will rise to meet Christ in the sky moments before those of us in Christ that are still alive join them. So if you're already dead, you get to see Jesus first. I don't know if that's fair or not, but whatever, I'll take it. All right, lake number 3 is open. So is my favorite spot, but I think I'm gonna take lake number 3. Okay, alrighty, something different. All right, so and Peggy's home. And I can turn this off. And that's it. So I'm gonna go and take care of the dogs, and don't forget I'm gonna add to this that little Happy Planner Christmas organizer thing that I got. Don't know how well I'm gonna be able to use it, but I was really excited and I just had to get it. I wanted it really bad last year when I first started using a Happy Planner, but I couldn't find them anywhere. Got to get Christmas stuff early. Like they're saying at the Dollar Tree with all the Christmas junk that's out there now, you don't get it now, it's going to be gone. But I don't need anything for Christmas. Of course, now I've got 5 Christmas cookies. All right, until I see you again, have a great rest of your week and be blessed. Bye-bye. I picked something up at Michael's last night that I just wanted to share with you. This is the Christmas extension pack. There's 115 pieces. I started Happy Planner last November, and this was out for Christmas, couldn't find it anywhere, was heartbroken. So this year it came out and I got to see a more extensive view of what it actually contained, and I got a little disappointed. I thought, that's not what I really thought it was, so I guess I won't get it. So I walk into Michael's last night and I look up and there it is hanging. I'm like, OMG, the Christmas extension pack. I must get it. And I grabbed it and I bought it. Even though I don't really think I can use it the way it should be used because I'm not as much of a hostess anymore. I don't get into Christmas as much anymore. My children are grown. You know, this would be great for someone with a big family, someone that does a lot of holiday entertaining. But what I originally thought it was just simply the month of December, broken down in weeks. Just different decorated pages for you to enhance, you know, throughout the holiday. I didn't really realize what it was. But then when I bought it last night, I knew just what it was. And I couldn't wait to bring it home anyway. And I think this is something that I can use for several years before I end up using all of it in each of its sections. This is not something I could ever go through in one year. So I thought I'd share it with you. Let's see, I'm trying to do this with one hand, holding things. Let me get rid of this. Okay, so it starts off with a separator thingy with a tab. It says menu, Happy Christmas, because they're afraid to say Merry Christmas. And this is holiday menu planning. And there are 4 sections. It just says date with striped sections. So holiday menu planning. So like I could use 1 this year, 1 next year, because you know, Christmas dinner, that's it for my holiday menu planning. And there are several sheets of those and they are double-sided. And then in the same section, it gives you recipe pages, which I got excited about because I do have the Happy Planner recipe book as well. But these are specially decorated for Christmas. Holiday recipe, ingredients, preparation, just like their regular ones. And it takes up the rest of this section. And give me a second, I can't. Okay. They are double-sided. Same thing. So that's good. The next section, oh, what fun, it says party. Now, it says party planner, gives you date, location, time, decorations, guests, number of guests, totals, notes. What does that say? Menu, of course, activities, music, entertainment. And we get several of those. On the other side, it's just note paper that says, oh, what fun. Let me see if that's all you get. Yep, that's all you get in that section. The third section is the cookie exchange. I think I've only ever done an actual cookie exchange once. But this gives you some ingredient substitutions for sugar, flour, eggs, and oil or butter. And here's some helpful tips for a fun cookie exchange. And they give you all kinds of ideas. And then it starts with cookie recipes. Again, these are pages for what I would use for my recipe book, but I would put my Christmas cookies on here. And there's several of them. Let me see how many. And then it goes to, I need to get what? Baking ingredients and party supplies. Let's see, there's just one page. And then who's coming? The name of the guests that you've invited. Cute details on all the corners of everything. The next section is cards and gifts. I will definitely use this up. I don't like Santas. I don't do Santas. But it's cute. It's colorful. Let's see. Christmas card list. And then, now, I'm assuming that they think you're going to put the person's name and address in each one that you're sending. Me, I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 people's names in every one of these. So I'm going to definitely get more than 1 year out of this. I'll just put the new year on the top of each page. I always keep last year's Christmas list, so I can build off of that for the new year. So you get a few pages of those, and then it goes to the gift list. For what, where. Does that mean like where I'm hiding it? Because what good is it if I'm hiding it if I'm going to write down where it is? And then if I've purchased it, oh, I get it, where I want to get, what store I want to get it at. And then when I've purchased it and when I've wrapped it, because that could be two completely different things. Sometimes the week before Christmas, I've got a closet full of gifts I have to wrap. And sometimes I like to wrap things as soon as I get them and put them away. But I've always noted what I got for who, right down to every little stocking stuffer, because I just need to keep track of it come Christmas Eve. And I can go through the list and make sure that I know that I've put everything out. Because there have been times when I've found gifts after Christmas. So there are several pages of the same thing, which means a couple years or more at least. Then we have stocking stuffer ideas. Here they've separated the stocking stuffer gifts from the main gifts. And I can just put a person for each one. I do buy specific stocking stuffers for everybody, so that's good. Double-sided, and that finishes off the last of that section. The last section is memories, and this says Making Merry Memories. This is a really cute jar. Let's see what we have here. This says Favorite Memories, and let me just fix that. It's just blank paper with the same jar picture. And it's double-sided. Oh, on the other side, it looks like you can actually tape a picture to this or more, or just write in this and put the picture, or vice versa on the backs of those. Let me see, where does it change? Right here. It changes to holiday traditions. We do have some holiday traditions. Everybody has their own, and this would be a good place to write them down. On the back side is exactly the same thing. And you get 1, 2, 3 of those, so 6 of those. The final section is just called Notes. This is so cute, minus the black and polka dot. And it's just note paper with little candy canes on the corner. And every one of them is the same, right to the last. Then you get 2 sets, or rather 2 sheets of stickers. These are clear stickers, and these are paper stickers. So these are the more functional ones. What do we have? Holiday Market. When would I use that? Order holiday cards. I just go to the Dollar Tree. Mail holiday cards. That's a good one. Visit the Christmas tree farm. I'm just going to take my little tree out of the box and stick it on the table. Cute. And then the clear stickers. I love the ho ho ho. Even though I don't like Santa Claus, I still love that. Naughty or Nice. Peace and Joy. I love that one. Jingle and Mingle. Merry and Bright. Oh, what fun. Let Your Heart Be Light. Wonderful. So I think these are really cute. And that is it for my Happy Planner Christmas extension pack. So I am glad I got it. I will do my own decorating for the December monthly spread in the 4 weeks that follow. And I'm just going to put this in the right behind December in my planner now. And I can start working on it because I'm going to get ideas. And I can use my loose paper, like, let me see. I have a tablet right here that I use for other things. If I start getting ideas for people for Christmas, I can just jot the ideas down and just stick it in the appropriate page where the gifts and stocking stuffers are supposed to go. And, you know, just keep it in there and keep working on it until I actually start purchasing gifts. Which isn't going to be anytime too soon. Though I wish I was ahead of the game by now, but I'm not. Who is? Are you already ahead of the game? Do you already have things planned? Have you already purchased or wrapped gifts? Some people are done by now. My mother just told me, she showed me that she got some gifts she ordered online for someone, and she showed me what they were last night in church. I was like, wow, I haven't even thought about Christmas left yet, and here you are buying stuff. So I guess it's time to start thinking about it, because before you know it, it's gonna just show up. So that's it. I hope you liked it. If you do, you can find this in Michael's. I'm not sure if Joann's or Hobby Lobby sells it, but I know that the Happy Planner website does as well, if you don't mind paying an additional $7.95 for shipping and handling. No thank you. All right, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.